Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. Before we start, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. My handle is @BethRoars, and at the moment I'm doing loads of votes on my Instagram, like this video today, so you can vote on what you would like me to react to. Second of all, please do check out my website, bethroars.com, where you can book a singing lesson from me. I do lessons both in London, UK and online. And last but not least, do check out my Patreon, which is patreon.com/BethRoars, where you can get more exclusive content and guarantee that your request definitely happens. Now, as I said, this is an Instagram request. Loads of you voted for it on my Instagram. It's building up every time. This was like 1,200 of you. So if you want to be part of that, do head over to my Instagram @BethRoars. But also, can you see my new blue background? I've moved house. It's been not a lot of time to get my videos done, but I am here and I'm listening to Tool. And this is one of my favourites and one of your favourites. So let's give it a listen. Oh. It started so chill, and then with the little drums, and then it was like BAM! I was so shocked. What's so interesting about him is that I've learned this from you guys actually, that he's like gets loads of stage fright, so that's why he's at the back, he's not lit, he doesn't want to be lit. So I did the Tool sober video before, and it's been one of my biggest videos, and it's quite a rare video of him like fully on stage at the front. You can see him here. He sounds great though, very, very stable. I looked on the description of this, and it's a guy who's put together lots of different clips, and then he's ripped the audio from a live performance of this. So this is iPhone videos of different fans as well, which is, it's done so well. Very clever, well done, whoever you are who made this video. I find it so hard to judge where he is in his range because it's so seamless. It sounds like the same tone the whole way up. I love how he's going around his vowels, round, round. It's really round, and it's a kind of cool way of singing. Again, it's really forward placed. It really cuts through these really heavy guitars and bass sounds. So he's got a bit of that If you are worried about how to get the sound out, don't go for volume, or that's not the right way to go about volume. A lot of people try and push it, and they push loads of air out, and it's like, and you get this kind of strained, breathy sound. Actually, what you want to do is add a little bit of nasality in. So try it on like a wah, wah, wah sort of sound, and then bring it back to a nice, warmer sound. But that's what's going to give you that punch. Especially with this, when they have them quite low in the mix, it needs to punch through. Ooh, I like that. Aye. like the effects he's using as well. He's got an effect on his mic, so it sounds just like the record. I love all this fry sound he's putting through. It's actually quite, like, it's not as high in his range as a lot of his music, but I love all this fry, sort of breathy, growly sort of sounds that he's putting through in the lower part of his range. I hope he goes and does his big high notes because I just love it. I love it when he does a big high note. It's so heavy, like much heavier than a lot of the stuff they do. Interesting. Ooh, love that. What a tease. I love his dancing as well. Is that a vocal effect going through a vocal mixer? That's real cool if that is. I love that! I love that effect he's got on there. Oh, and then it's guitar. Okay, I see. I have to say this, so some people are going to be like, you're so dumb, you thought that was vocals. Oh my god, there's this guy. I'm going to link it in now. Did you see that? He makes it sound exactly like a guitar and it is from his voice. You can put so many vocal effects on your mic that it can sound just like a guitar, but you can also sound like a guitar. Oh, I think he's the kind of didgeridoo sort of sound. I really want to break that down and listen properly. And again, a nice effect on the mic. I love all these scoops off the end. 1, it's never hit dead on the note, not in a bad way. Sometimes I hear singers and I'm like, oh, they're not dead on the note, and they're kind of doing it to disguise the fact that they're unsure of their tuning, so they do loads of scoopy things. This is definitely a stylistic choice, and I love it's just so oozy, his style of singing, and it's really expressive and emotional, and in this, very heavy. It's so nice having this oozy style of singing against these really intense guitars and drums. Oh, I love those as well. I love the hey, like almost a shout. It's quite tricky to like hear everything because it is so low in the mix, but I like the idea of that because vocals should be treated just like an instrument. I'm talking about vocals because that's my thing and that's what I've trained in. I don't know as much about guitars and drums and all these other instruments. Real close mic stuff here. Wow. What I love about Tool is just their general musicianship. I love the build, the dynamics. I love the mic technique, so the effects that they're putting on the mic. So they're using technology to make it sound awesome, but also the closeness of the mic on these whispery things, and then moving away to get these big, angry, shouty notes. Everything's so easy for him. That was quite low in his range, and he often sings super high and you don't even realize it because it is so easy for him. But this was actually quite low, but it gave a bit more of that heavier feel, which is also echoed in the instrumentation. I enjoyed it, I always do. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!